Question. Do you ever get the feeling that someone or something is trying to wake us up without even saying a word? Well, let me just show y'all something that just hit the fields over in the UK. And this one, yeah, this one's different. This is no random pattern. This one actually speaks. And it was just a couple of days ago on May 15th that the first reported crop circle of the year had appeared at the Gallops near Sutton Veney, Wiltshire, in the heart of southern England. And the design, yeah, unlike most we've seen. A perfectly symmetrical Celtic knot, square-based and interwoven with stunning precision. No errors, no broken stalks, just a little bit of sacred geometry and intuition. Now, of course, the mainstream sources will try to tell you that these crop circles are just a clever hoax by these two gentlemen. Just a creation of some pranksters using planks and string. Yeah, that's the official story anyway. But you buying that? Now, this very recent 2025 formation features what's known as a quadruple triquetra, a fourfold Celtic knot. These knots are ancient symbols with no beginning and no end, representing eternity, unity, and the infinite cycles of life. Does that sound familiar to anybody else who's been following my page? Yeah. The fact that it's laid out in a square right here in the middle, that's no coincidence either. The square in sacred geometry, that represents the material world, structure, boundaries, Earth itself. But surrounding it? Yeah, that is the circle, the eternal, the spirit. Together, the square within the circle becomes a map, a passage from the physical to the metaphysical. And this leads us to the Vesica Pisces. You've probably seen this shape your whole life, and you really never even realized what it meant. Matter of fact, I'm pretty positive that you've seen this shape before. It has two overlapping circles that form a sacred portal. It shows up in ancient geometry, religious artwork, even Christianity and Catholicism. Imagine that. Now, I'm sure the Christians and Catholics are probably looking at me like, we don't have that symbol in our stuff. Yeah, you do. Oh, hold on. Let me turn it for you so you can see it better. Y'all view it as a fish? No. It's the Vesica Pisces. It's the space where spirit meets matter. Now, in early Christian art, Jesus and Mary were often placed inside of the Vesica Pisces because it symbolized divinity breaking into the human realm. Remember, guys, this shape isn't just for decoration. It's encoded in spiritual truth. You'll find it in cathedrals, city layouts, and even your own DNA. Let me drop one more thing on y'all real quick, just to get the spirit gears grinding. You ever stop to wonder why the symbol of Christianity is a fish? Well, you might want to look at the zodiac. What's the last sign in the zodiac wheel? That's right, Pisces. And the symbol for Pisces? Two fish. I can't even make this up. So while we're sitting here talking about spiritual completion, deeper meaning, this sacred symbol shows up in religion, astrology, and ancient geometry? Yeah, that's not random. That's encoded truth, dressed like tradition. All right, now let's tie it all back in, because that Vesica Pisces, it shows up right in the heart of this crop circle. Look closely. You see how the curves move through the square? That's not just a design, that's symbolic. Remember, the square represents the physical realm. And the portals, right here, coming in and out, that represents the opening between dimensions. It's where spirit moves in and out of matter. This is how sacred geometry speaks without using any words. You gotta remember, designs and symbols like this, they aren't just patterns, they're activation codes. Visual frequencies left on Earth meant to trigger remembrance. It's not for everyone, but for those who feel the connection deep down, you know what it is. I mean, what if these were just interdimensional beings that did this? What if a higher state of consciousness, light beings, orbs, or even frequencies beyond our senses were placing these symbols here to remind us we're more than just flesh. We are creators. We're trapped in a dream that we just forgot it was a dream. Now, you can laugh all this stuff off or dismiss it because you were taught that it was evil and you shouldn't look into this stuff. Or you can start paying attention. But I'll tell you one thing, patterns like this, it's not just art, it's language. You know what? It's a language that some of us are starting to remember. Well, you know the deal. Stay curious, stay enlightened, and always smile. Love y'all. See you on the next one. Later.